Cosmology in 3 minutes. Going back in time, the world is a lot different to when it was first created. The Big Bang, also called the origin of the universe, happened 13.7 billion years ago. An area with no particles, even air, is called a black hole. This has a vacuum effect on anything around it because it has high gravitational pressure. This basically means that there is so much gravity, everything around it gets sucked in. At its core is what we call a singularity. This is where the Big Bang happened. There was just billions of particles rushing out from one point. Suddenly, something tiny, hot and dense appeared. We don't know why, but it did. Its dense particles were filled with all the energy ever needed, as you cannot create nor destroy energy, only transfer it from one store to another. This made the tiny matter expand. Since the particles had so much energy, it caused them to move and separate from each other. The particles were so dense, it didn't take long for them all to bounce away. If all the particles are moving away, it makes the matter expand. This is what we call the Big Bang. Without the Big Bang, we wouldn't have Earth, the Sun, or anything else, including our solar system. Our solar system is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. They are all planets, apart from Pluto, which has recently been downgraded to a dwarf planet. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are made from gas and called gas giants. All these planets and dwarf planets are in our solar system as we all orbit the same star, the Sun, which was created over 5 billion years ago, and there are other solar systems that orbit other stars out in the universe. We know all of this thanks to over 180 of NASA's exploration projects like the Hubble telescope, Cassini, which ended its 20-year course last September, and future projects like the Mars rover, which will launch in 2020 and find out if Mars is habitable. The conditions are different on each planet, which is mainly due to their distance from the Sun. The closer, usually the hotter. What we call Sun is really just a giant star that we orbit. A star is created in a big explosion of gas, and at its core it is 15 million degrees Celsius. Since it's this hot and heat is a form of energy, the Sun's particles vibrate lots and expand. Like in the Big Bang, the Sun is constantly expanding. This means it will grow into a red giant and swallow the Earth. If us humans don't kill ourselves off before this happens, we probably would have found a way out to survive it. Lots of people think the Sun is going to explode, but it can't. All other supernovae are around 10 times the mass of the Sun. When a star that can become a supernova, called a supernova progenitor, runs out of fuel, their core collapses, which makes everything fall into the middle, making an extremely dense star or even a black hole. This process releases a lot of energy, which we see as a supernova. Most stars live for a few million years. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've learnt something about our amazing universe.